Welcome back to the channel, and first things first, I want to thank all of you for those who have subscribed to my channel. A great feeling to have crossed the 50 subscriber list, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. Tell me what your team needs during this busy summer transfer window, because all of the teams are looking at players, and all of you fans will be hoping to get some big name signings to bolster your team and get behind them and rally them to win the Premier League and the Champions League and all the other domestic competitions that your team is going to be a part of. So please do mention in the comments which player do you like most and which player you want your team to sign. And without any further ado, with the final thanks for all those subscribers and with a welcome to all my subscribers, and you mean a lot to me, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Let's get on with the video. We had discussed 10 teams in our past video, from Arsenal to Leicester, and if you haven't checked out that video, please do check out that video in our channel before this one. I'll leave the link in the description. But today we are going to start with my team, the Reds, Liverpool. Let's go. Liverpool, I don't know, it is a weird season for us. We did not expect to finish third. We did not expect to come up with a points tally that we came. 69 is not enough, but with the amount of injuries that we faced during the season, it is completely understandable. But this is the time to regenerate our squad and go again, fight for everything. We were like Man City in the previous season when we won it, and Man City strengthened their weaknesses, identified them, and brought in players, and they won the Premier League once again. This season around, we need to get a striker. We already got a defender, Ibrahima Konate. I am absolutely buzzing about that player, but we need a backup striker as well, because we got in Diogo Jota, obviously, and we have a lot of dead wood, like Divock Origi. He doesn't even play that much. Xherdan Shaqiri, Naby Keita. I think Naby Keita will be given one more chance in this during the season. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, he is still about to touch his prime. He's 26 years old, 27 years old, around that bracket. If he manages to stay out of injury, he could be a brilliant player for us. But as of now, I can look over my shoulder and see that the Serie A side, Inter Milan, is having a sale. Basically, an end of season sale at Inter Milan. And who do we want to get from there? It's Lautaro Martinez. Yes, guys, he is 23 years old, and he is basically a goal machine. He scored 17 goals in their trophy-winning season this time around. He's had 6 assists. He gives in 2.9 shots per game, which is almost 3 shots at goal per game, and he has 14.1 passes per game. I mean, this is a world-class player. He's from Argentina as well, so we need to sign him, guys. We need to sign him. He would be an excellent addition to our squad. So Liverpool, please make it happen. Please bring Lautaro Martinez in. This is as hospitable as me trying to eat cheese out my back, because as soon as we talk about my team, we have to talk about the two competitors that we hate to talk about. It is Manchester City. Obviously, they won the Premier League without a striker, but playing a false 9. They lost the Champions League final, which I'm happy about, by the way, but still, they need a striker. And it looks like they are going to get Harry Kane. I mean, the guy can do everything. He can play as a number 9, he can play as a number 10, he can play as a number 8. He is very good tracking back. He can pass the ball, cling on those long balls, give assists, score goals. I mean, what can this man not do? He had a ridiculous season. He scored 23 goals and 17 assists in the Premier League, which directly contributes to 40 goal contributions in the toughest league possible. The toughest league possible. I mean, he is a national treasure. English national treasure. And Man City, if they go in for him, I mean, they are winning everything next season. Let me tell you, if they manage to keep him out of being injured, I mean, he's very much injury prone. But if they manage to keep him alive for the entire of a season, they may even win the Champions League next season. Who knows? And yes, it already looks like preparations are being made for this. And if they bring in Harry Kane, I'm sorry, Manchester City, as much as I hate to say it, they'll probably win everything next season. Next in line is a club that I hate from the bottom of my heart. I mean, literally hate, not dislike, hate. It is Manchester United. And the thing that I hate the most about them is they cannot stop talking. Like, they literally finished second, not even close to Manchester City. And all they can talk about is how they went on to not lose a game away from home. I mean, look at the games you lost at home. That is actually embarrassing. Do you even hear yourself? I mean, Old Trafford used to be an absolute fortress. And nowadays, when you look at it, it is like going there and having a laugh with your beer boys and something like that. I don't know. Like, isn't that humiliating? Yes, going away from home and winning every single goddamn game in a season-long football matches is amazing. That is actually amazing. But at home, you should be showing the same kind of form, not a slippery G down the middle. I don't know. If I were a Manchester United fan, I would be looking at myself going, well, was that worth it? I don't think so. But anyway, guys, just let me know in the comments if you're one of those people, or if you want to actually improve your squad next season. I mean, your central defensive midfield is a joke. Let me tell you, McTominay or Fred isn't the answer to win the Premier League, but this guy is a massive mammoth at central defensive position. I mean, he can win balls, he can do Spider-Man things. He is not N'Golo Kante, but Wilfred Ndidi. I mean, Leicester are known to sell their big players, and Wilfred Ndidi is just 24 years old. He's a Nigerian, and you all know how good he is. He would do wonders at Manchester United. I mean, I would love to have him at Liverpool as a backup to Fabinho, or play along Fabinho for that matter. He is an absolute monster. And Manchester United fans, would you have Declan Rice over Wilfred Ndidi? I mean, Declan Rice is a costlier option. He's obviously going to cost you 60-70 mil. But if you consider Wilfred Ndidi, I think you could get him for a 40-45 million pounds. I mean, anybody who watches the Premier League knows how good a player he is, and Manchester United, just go get him. Forget. I mean, if they are fighting over Sancho, I mean, your wing positions are good, man. It is good. You have Mason Greenwood, you have Rashford, you have Martial, and you have Edinson Cavani, who you bet to stay, by the way, this season. I mean, that is a very good front four. Just get a centre back and get a CDM, for crying out loud. Next in line is Newcastle United. I mean, they were sensational towards the back end of the season, the final business end of the season, and that is all thanks to Joe Willock. I mean, that is the signing that you should be looking to do, because Arsenal will be looking to offload players, and this is a high time that, I mean, like, they could make some huge money of Joe Willock, like 30-40 mil. I mean, Newcastle owners, I don't know how Mike Ashley would be getting him for that money, but the fans absolutely love him. Towards the end of the season, they were singing his name and asking him to stay and all that. He's absolutely loved in Newcastle. He settled down well. He's just 21 years old. He can be a massive player for Newcastle United. He has 13 shots on target, 8 goals, 19 crosses, and 22 interceptions. I mean, this guy is absolutely amazing. He's come good in Newcastle. He settled down well, like I said before. What are you even waiting for? Just go get him. Go get Joe Willock for your team. Next in line is Southampton FC. It's been a very tough season for them. I mean, to lose 9-0 2 seasons in a row has to be very, very hard on the fans. First by Leicester and then by Manchester United. This has to change, and for that you need better defense. I'm not going to go for a centre back because that would be the obvious choice, but I'm going to go for a left back who can also play a left mid. He's kind of a creator as well, and he's good defensively. I am talking about Owen Wijndal from AZ Alkmaar. He plays in the Dutch league, and he is a Dutch left back. His contract ends in 2023 as well, so it would be a very good time to actually pluck him from there for 10, 12 million probably. And he is very good as well. He is very good. I've seen videos of this guy. The guy can play attacking wise. He can track back, put in that hard work and that defensive tactics. He's got a very good defensive brain as well. So he's got 1 goal from a left back position and 6 assists for his club. And Southampton are known for actually developing players. I mean, look at Adam Lallana, Virgil van Dijk, Sadio Mane. These players were bred in Southampton, and Gareth Bale as well. I mean, Southampton is the hub for world-class players at their young age. So go and get this Owen Wijndal guy. He is going to absolutely light up your defense. We are going to talk about Tottenham Hotspurs, and just while saying the name, I cannot help but laugh at them. I mean, 3 seasons ago, they were in the Champions League final in the biggest stage of all. How have they fallen? How have they fallen? They have bottled it like consistently from there on. They have finished 7th, and they are now in a Conference League. I don't know what you're going to do about that. Your best player, Harry Kane, is set to leave for Manchester City if an offer comes through. Of course, he's going to go for a lot of money, but I don't see how Spurs are going to finish above. I mean, the deals with Antonio Conte has died out, and they are apparently looking at Roma's manager. They've literally swapped managers here. Spurs manager Jose Mourinho went that way, and Roma's manager has come this way. If they do that, if they make it happen, of course. But the player that I'm going to recommend, I mean, there are a lot of players that you need to bring in to settle the squad. But the core of the group, Son, Ndombele, Hugo Lloris, that is a very good core. You have the backbone. You need to just bring in some players like Milan Skriniar. If you're ready to pay that 60-70 million for a Milan Skriniar to come in, for Stefan de Vrij to come in, that would literally be a great central defensive partnership. 2 of the players from Inter Milan, but I don't think Inter Milan will set 2 of their top defenders, would they? Or else a Bastoni or someone like that, a young player along with Milan Skriniar. That should be good because their defense is aging, and I don't see how Davinson Sanchez, he just falls off every time he spins, and he's like a Spinaroni Bugatti. That's all he is. They need 2 solid defenders, and but yeah, I'm not gonna go there. They have to replace Harry Kane in the first place because it doesn't look like they're gonna sign Vinicius Junior either. I mean, Tottenham Hotspur are the Everton of London, aren't they? They just don't know what to do with their club. They got wealthy owners. I mean, I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, this is the striker that I'm going to suggest you. He plays for Torino. He's called Andrea Bellotti. He has been absolutely phenomenal this season. He's not Harry Kane, but he scored 13 goals and he has 6 assists. And it looks like he likes to dribble. And he gets fouled often, which means that he attracts players. That could release Son on the left, and Gareth Bale probably, if he stays at Spurs for another loan, or if they actually buy him from Real Madrid, he can release those type of players. And he's good at aerial duels, and he is also good at through balls as well. So this is the player that you should be obviously looking at. He's just 27 years old, I guess. So replacing a 27-year-old with a 27-year-old. A different type of player, yes, probably, but he attracts players towards them, and like I said, it would help Son and Gareth Bale, or I don't know, Steven Bergwijn, who plays on the right wing as well. So it would help these players to make the run, score some goals. You have got pacey wingers, you've got Sergio Reguilon, and yes, of course, you need to buy a right back as well. So I don't know, Spurs have a lot of problems. They need to sort that out, and if they do sort that out, I think the core is there. They just need to bring on some players and actually fight for it again. And if they do that, if they sign all these players that I just mentioned, who knows, they may even challenge for the title next season. United are next, and well, nobody expected them to finish in the European spots, but congratulations to them. They managed to do that in the last season. Now it's easier to attract players here in the Europa League right now. But what I'm saying is, first sign Jesse Lingard. He is a key player to your squad. He's not that much wanted in Manchester United per se, so you can get him for around 20-25 mil, and that would be a very good signing. That would be an excellent signing. But the player and the area that you need to concentrate is centre back, because you've got an aging defense. I mean, 31-year-old defenders ain't gonna do much for wrong. So bring on Alessandro Bostini. He's just 22 years old. He plays for Inter Milan. He has 1.1 tackles per game, 1.2 interceptions, 2.2 clearances, and a pass success rate of 89.8%. None of the media is covering him. Inter Milan, like I have said twice in this video before, they are having a clearance sale. They need to get money in order to invest big. So Alessandro Bostini, he is going to be a massive signing for West Ham if they do it. And that would be looking forward for the West Ham owners and the West Ham team and the West Ham fans per se. I'm looking forward for you lads to do very well next season, both in Europa League and in the Premier League. So invest good, invest smart. Let's see you win something next season. Wolverhampton Wanderers are next, and they've changed managers now. They changed managers. Nuno Espirito Santo is no longer the manager for Wolverhampton Wanderers. So I'm guessing that there would be less and less of Portuguese players in this squad. So the player that I'm going to mention here, because you lot have lost Diogo Jota, and you are excellent in signing young players, developing them. By the looks of it, you're going to lose Ruben Neves as well. He's been an absolute integral part of your team. We all know that. So here is the player that I'm going to suggest for you. He's a midfielder again. His name is Alex Collado. He is 22 years old. He plays for Barcelona in the Segunda Division B. He's got 8 goals and 3 assists for them this season. I mean, this is a very young lad. If you can poach him and pick him up, like, you're very good at it. If you can do the same and bring the Spanish midfielder in before the world recognizes him, I think you guys would be transfer market geniuses. Literally transfer market geniuses. So let's see that happening. The end of the video, lads. If you did like all this content, and if you want to bring on any more players for your team, or if you have a different idea about who to bring in for your team and where your team should finish up next season, and what are your thoughts about this campaign, mention it down below in the comment section. I'll be reading them. I'll be responding to them in my next video. But yeah, Euro content coming up. Next video is going to be about Euro content, and Bharatwaj will also be joining us for that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you like my content, don't just stop with watching the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon. It's your boy Aditya. This is signing off. Cheers.